Hello everyone and welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Are you tired of your chickens filling their water with straw, dirt, and poo? Does your water freeze over in the winter? Do you need a watering solution that isn't going to drown your newly hatched chicks? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own watering solution on the cheap that will help you achieve all of these goals without breaking the bank. Here are the tools and materials you will need. A 3 to 5 gallon bucket. I am using an empty cat litter bucket as we had it laying around, making it totally free. A drill and the properly sized drill bit. The watering nipples you buy should specify what size bit to use. In my case it is 5/16 of an inch. Between 2 and 6 poultry watering nipples. Just search Amazon or eBay, there are a ton of options out there. Just choose the one that you think will work best and has great reviews. First, decide where you want to place the nipples and mark the spot. You want to pick a flat, smooth area. This will help to make sure that the nipples will seal properly and not leak. Next, grab your drill and carefully make your holes. You don't want to crack the plastic, and you don't want to make large mangled holes, as the nipples should have a snug fit to help avoid leaks. If necessary, grab a pocket or X-Acto knife and clean up the edges carefully so as to not enlarge the holes. Time to install the nipples. If you are worried that your holes may not be tight enough, you can wrap the threads in plumber's tape to help take up the extra space and provide a good seal. I haven't done it here as I know already that these will seal properly. I like using the cat litter bucket for this, as the included lid keeps out dust and other contaminants, but is still super easy to flip open so that you can refill the bucket. Be sure to hang it high enough that your chickens can get underneath the bucket to use it, but not so high that they can't actually reach the nipples. Even if your chickens have never used a water nipple before, it will not take them very long to figure it out. Wait a minute though, didn't I say something about keeping it from freezing in the winter? If you live in an area where the temps drop down below freezing, you have probably had to deal with frozen chicken water. In the description below, I will put a link to a bird bath de-icer that fits perfectly into a bucket and a device called a thermal cube. The de-icer doesn't get the water hot, it will simply keep it just above freezing. The thermal cube gets plugged in between your extension cord and the de-icer. It only allows electricity through when the temperature drops below 35 degrees and then shuts back off when the temp hits 45 degrees. That way it only runs when you need it to. Now grab a pocket or X-Acto knife and on the side of the bucket at the top, cut out a hole just big enough to pass the electrical cord for the bird bath de-icer out of. Once you have that cleaned up, place the de-icer in the bucket and run the electrical cable out. When you know that you are due for freezing temps, make sure that the bucket is filled enough to mostly cover the de-icer to help extend its life. You will likely only get a year or two out of each one, but it is well worth it to make sure that your chickens will never have frozen water to deal with. If you have never raised up chicks, having them drown in their water dish is a real danger. What we have done in the past is place marbles in the water, and while that stops them from drowning, it doesn't stop them from making an unholy mess from not only pooping in the water, but they love to flip it out everywhere. The solution is to place a few nipples into the bottom of a smaller bucket or plastic bottle. There will still be some mess, but not nearly as bad. When using a small bottle, drill a couple of holes in the lid and run a zip tie through it. This will give you an easy way to be able to hang it, and the holes will prevent the bottle from becoming vapor locked. On the bottom, drill 2 or 3 holes using the same placement guidelines as the large bucket earlier in the video. The bottle I am showing here is not ideal, I am just using it as an example. A 1-liter soda bottle works well, as do 1-gallon jugs and buckets. The best parts about making one of these is not having to worry about getting your chickens fresh water every day in the summer, or having to worry about their water freezing in the winter. I hope that you try making one, and I would love to hear about it in the comments below. If this is your first time here on the Hippie Geeks, it would be wonderful to have you subscribe. This channel is all about helping you unleash your life and create a world that you love. Getting into permaculture is an amazing way to not only help out your wallet and the planet, it feels great to be able to do it. Subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and come back every Wednesday and Saturday for fresh content. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.